Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, welcome. This is another video of, I guess I should extend my UPS sized haul series from L3 because this is yet another UPS sized box I have. And I honestly don't really remember what RTS this is or what this is. This is one of three boxes I still have to film. It looks like I just cracked this box open. This might be my LOAFAPALOOZA extras and maybe something else. I don't remember. My LOAFAPALOOZA box must be my other one that is over sitting on my dining room floor because they're going to be going downstairs in my storage for my project, which I'm going to start this coming week because my husband's going to Yellowstone Island Park, Idaho again with his buddies for 4.5 days. So I am going to be doing a deep, excuse me, I didn't mean to hit that. I'm going to be doing a deep clean of my wax and getting things ready for fall. So without further ado, here we go. So today was the pre-order extras RTS earlier today. So congratulations to you if you participated in that and got what you want and nothing flew out of your cart. So I put a small order in. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, but I was able to get a small order in. Not too much, not too crazy. I don't know if it will be UPS size. It probably will be because there were some Loaves. But let's go ahead and dive in. I do know that there's another month left before Jen is done. And things are closing down, but we still have some time to get some last minute blend requests in. So that's why I wanted to do this video, and I want to get my other ones done too because there are some really good classic blends. And if you're taking notes for blends you might want to have elsewhere with other vendors that you participate, not participate, but you purchase from, or ones that you can make customs with, by all means take notes. That's what we all do, I think, and I know myself, I'm speaking from experience. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I realized in my pre-order my pre-order video that I did the other day, I forgot to do my sample bag, which I didn't like not doing them because they were some really good ones in there, but I just got so excited to end the video, I guess. I forgot to do that. So I do apologize for that. I am downstairs in my living room. My husband is golfing. Surprise, surprise. But he and his buddy went to the driving range tonight in preparation for a tournament they're playing in tomorrow. It is the club tournament for the home golf course where they both play, where they play league. And it's not as big as the one he played in June. That is a city-wide where anybody can enter. This one you have to be not a member, but you have to be a significant golfer there, meaning you haven't just played a round, you've played multiple rounds. My husband's probably in the thousands at this point in his life, but that's tomorrow for him. So I've got some plans to go out to some farmers markets, maybe not the farmers market, but maybe the local produce stand to get some more vegetables. My mother-in-law's 80th birthday celebration is on Sunday, and I'm taking my non-pasta pasta salad. So if you're in my low carb group, I'll put the recipe in there, or really just, it's not a recipe, it's just something I've been making for years that my mom taught me. So just a little side note about me. So let's go ahead and get into the wax. L3, owned by Jennifer Westing from Junction City, Oregon. Like I just said, the pre-order wrapped up, and now there's a few more things going on before the closure of L3. So this one is Camp Crystal Lake. Now this one here is super popular. It's coming up into spooky season, and I know a lot of you out there are starting to think about Halloween, decorating your homes, getting your fall wax pulled. I know I have. And not the decorating part. I sometimes don't even do that until October. But in terms of wanting to warm fall blends and some of those spookier, there's my baby right there. Say hi, honey. That's my Poppy. Wanting to warm some of those cooler weather scents, this is one of those that I put that in. Not just because this is Camp Crystal Lake, which is I think one of the Halloween, maybe not Halloween. Oh man, whatever Camp Crystal Lake is, maybe that's Friday the 13th. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those 80s slasher Halloween movie people. I've seen Halloween. I've seen the first of Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Halloween. I've seen at least one. They're just not for me. So Camp Crystal Lake, I do know that's a camp in one of them that murders happen. That's about all I remember. This one is sea kelp, driftwood, sea moss, and leaves. So all you fresh lovers out there, if you haven't tried this one yet, please try and see if you can just request and get this one back, because this one is a really good blend, but you do have to like fresh. There is nothing not fresh about this. I really smell the sea kelp. Sea kelp is actually a single oil. Jen's offered it a few times in trig tarts. I absolutely love it. I have half of a trig tart over in my melting tote that I put down here sometimes, especially if I'm cooking something that has a strong aroma. Sometimes ginger and garlic and aromatics like that can. I tend to warm something fresh down here on this level. I actually have a candle lit right now, believe it or not. It's Cozy Kitten, and it's a patchouli scent. So I have that going, accenting what I have in my warmers down here. But Camp Crystal Lake, I love this. It performs beautifully. It's strong. It's probably a 9 out of a 10 throw-wise. It's loved. It's even better in a scoop because, you know, scoops throw hot and fast, and I love it. This next one here is fresh picked strawberries, blueberry muffin, vanilla butter fudge, and sugar cookie royale. This one here is a classic. It's been poured a million times, it seems like, but I am a sucker for strawberry blends, especially fresh picked strawberry. Blueberry muffin is, in my opinion, one of the best blueberry bakery oils that's out there. It can be blended with so many things, and it comes out shining like a rose every time, or smelling like a rose every time. There we go. I've had a long day. I got up really early today, so excuse me. I love vanilla butter fudge, and Jen's sugar cookie royale oil is one of the best out there. I know Danny feels the same way. She loves her sugar cookie royale. So this one, let's see. I've had this blend so many times, but I love to re-sniff it. This one, oh, you can really get that beautiful strawberry blueberry muffin, like it's a strawberry blueberry muffin. Really, you get the integrity of that muffin batter, and you get the strawberries, and you get a little bit of that thickness of the vanilla butter fudge, and it rounds it out with that cookie. This one, I'm actually probably going to put this in my chopping bag. I'm going to be doing a chop and chat. Probably, honestly, it's hard because I just filled up. I usually do a smaller size melting tote in the spring and summer, but then when it's fall and winter time, I bring out my big boy, and it's a big one, and I've already filled that up. So I'm going to decide when I do my chop and chat, but I think this one is going to go in that next installment and get that one going, because that really is classic. And it's been a minute since I've warmed a fresh picked strawberry blueberry blend. Next, this one is a really popular cult following too. This is La Llorona. I think that's how you say it. Or E, I don't know. I know two L's can make a Y sound, I think, if I remember my Spanish correctly. I haven't taken Spanish since I was in college, so I apologize for that. This is Seaside, Cotton, Rainstorm, and Fraser Fir, I think. It just says Fraser, but I'm assuming it's Fraser Fir. This one, I have... I only experienced this blend for the first time earlier this year, and I know it sells out about every time it's offered, and I know why, because it smells really, really, really good. Seaside, Cotton, Rainstorm, those are both really incredibly strong, fresh, rich blends. And this one, this is nice. This one, it's not... I mean, it is strong, but it's not as super duper fresh as Camp Crystal Lake is, if you're comparing, you know, these two, which can be coupled into the fresh category. I smell a little bit of, like, it smells like not dryer sheets, but fresh laundry, towels or sheets just blowing in the breeze with a little bit of fresh rain and a hint of pine. Don't think this is a pine blend by any means. I do not smell that. This is a very creamy, rich, fresh blend. Very, 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 very nice. This is a relaxing, calming blend, maybe for spa night, relaxation time, meditation time, bedtime, any old time. Cleaning day even. It'll freshen up the place after you've cleaned. Okay, let's keep going here. Poppy wants me to play with her. She brought me her hairband, so I better do that so she doesn't get upset with me. Okay. Oh, this next one, a couple of pre-orders ago, I think, Jen had a pink frosted cake sampler, which I love pink frosted cake. This is one of those blends that I got a pink frosted cake sampler, and I just was blown away by this one. So I requested this one, and it was poured again. This is pink frosted animal cookies, pink frosted cake, and zucchini bread. So I really am not a fan of pink frosted animal cookies from L3. I'll just say that. Her oil isn't my favorite. I don't get much from it. It's kind of how I've talked in, if you've watched my Teddy Bees videos, how I don't really smell much of the signature sugar cookie or severely heavy, rich, thick vanilla batter stuff. My brain just has a hard time picking it up. That's the way I am with pink frosted animal cookies. It's not stinky. It's not disgusting or anything like that. It's just I have a hard time picking it up. However, in this blend here, the zucchini bread and the pink frosted cake together with a little bit of that cookie, it wakes up, because I actually can get a little bit of cookie. I can get a little bit of that cookie in this blend. Now, don't get me wrong. You really can get the pink frosted cake, but it's not as super duper bam in your face strong as pink frosted cake usually is. The zucchini bread in here just makes it extra creamy and rich and thick and fattening, and I love this blend. This is so good. Yum, 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 yum. I might have to chop that one up too. We'll see. Okay, this next one. Cherry yellow cake, vanilla butter fudge, and zucchini bread. I don't know if this was Christy's request, but she likes her cherry and her yellow cake, so maybe this was one of hers. I don't know, though. I don't remember. This one, I've never had this before. This is a new one to me, but I went ahead with this cherry one. This is one that was on my list, but I went back and forth on if I'm really going to get it or not, because I thought, the cherry, is it maraschino, is it regular cherry? But I love a good cherry bakery. And why I ultimately decided to put this one on my cart was I don't really have a ton of cherry bakery, especially cherry with vanilla butter fudge and zucchini bread, and that nice thick richness of that yellow cake. So this one here, let's see what it's like. If you hear Poppy running around, her little bell on her collar, she's chasing her hair tie. So pardon my cat. This is nice. This is not, let me pull it out of the bag instead of sticking my nose down in there like, okay, this one here. This is so good. Oh, Jen wrote, or whoever packed my order, Trish, wrote on here by cherry yellow cake, vanilla butter fudge, zucchini bread, so good. And she's right. This is, it's not extremely powerful in the cherry, because vanilla butter fudge is so incredibly rich and thick and buttery, and then you have yellow cake, and then you have zucchini bread. So all you bakery lovers out there that like a slightly light creamy cherry bakery, this one you would like a lot. I am happy I got that one. Thank you. Next, fall vibes. Fall vibes. Okay, this one I think, this one is Vivian's, one of her customer creation contest winners from a couple of years ago or last year, I don't remember. But this one has been poured a lot. This is popular. This is pumpkin pecan waffle, sugar shortbread, and mac apple. So it's mac apple and PPW season. This one probably might be able to come back. I'm not sure on what oils the ladies are out of or getting low on. I don't know that information. But the best you can do is request. I know multiple of you have asked in the Facebook group if there is a running list of oils they're out of, and it's just too big. Jen has way too many oil inventory to be able to keep up on something like that. So the best thing to do if you are up for customs coming up is email your list for approval, and if Jen can't make that blend with a particular oil in that blend, she will tell you and then give you some thoughts. You could put this in here. I think this would go well with this, and try to help you out with that to get the blend that you're happy with. That's what happened to me a couple times ago. There was just one she was out of, and we substituted it. I think what she was out of was Italian wedding cookies or something like that, and we tweaked it, and it was fine. So fall vibes. Vivian did a great job with this blend. She loves her PPW and Mac Apple. And this one, I had to get this one because it's been a minute. As I talked in my pre-order video the other day, Mac Apple and I took a break for a while, and now we're back together. And this one is going to get chopped up absolutely, because this is such... You really can get apple and PPW together, and when this warms, that, is it vanilla butter fudge? No, sugared shortbread. It's another one of her favorite oils. That just makes this, the nice little buttery, the blue tin buttery cookies that are coming out on the shelves here pretty soon. So good. I know those are Danish butter cookies, but sugared shortbread and Danish butter cookies, to my nose, are very, very similar. So this one here is a great blend. If you have this, put this in your, chop it up, put it in your warmers, scoop it, whatever you have. Celebrate the season. I was telling my husband last night on our walk, I'm actually really looking forward to fall this year. I usually, around this time of year, right before football season starts, I usually get kind of bummed out because I like summertime. And I love being outdoors, and I love the long hours of daylight. I do like all of that stuff. And I love being able to walk outside, no coats, none of that stuff. And I kind of get a little depressed that fall's coming, because that means it's getting dark, and then winter's right around, and then the holiday season starts for months, and it just kind of starts a little bit of a mental health downpull. However, this year, it's a new type of lifestyle for me, and I'm actually really looking forward to fall and soups and pumpkin patches and all of the stuff that goes with it. So I am trying to warm my wax accordingly and amp myself up for the season. So I encourage others to do the same, because fall is my fall is my favorite time of year as a season. I know winter comes right behind it, and it seems like winter likes to go into fall also, especially if we have an early winter, of course. But October is my favorite month. Our wedding anniversary is in October. I've always liked October. It just is, it's it for me. So I just have to be positive and look forward to that. Okay. Next, maybe this is LOAFAPALOOZA. I don't remember if this is LOAFAPALOOZA. Maybe this is LOAFAPALOOZA, because it seems like there's all Loaves in here. So, oh man, this is all Loaves. This is LOAFAPALOOZA. I correct myself. I'm sorry about that. The other box I have must be a couple of RTS. So, LOAFAPALOOZA. Cinnamon sugar pretzels. This one was on the site until recently. I think it sold out a few days back. This is good. I have had this one before. This one... Oh, it's just, I really like Jen cinnamon sugar oil. I actually have used it quite a bit over the years in customs and blend requests and such. The pretzel is a little subdued in this blend on cold, but it does warm up and perform beautifully on warm. This is a nice, cinnamon sugar blend with a little bit of pretzel. So it's like the sweet pretzels from Auntie Anne's, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been to that pretzel shop. Or a pretzel maker, if that's still in business, or just a sweet pretzel like that. This is a nice one, and I grabbed this because this is also a beautiful blender. You can always blend pretzel and cinnamon sugar with something, and it comes out great, in my opinion. So that's cinnamon sugar pretzels. Next, Season of the Witch. I have quite a bit of Season of the Witch built up. This is also going to be chopped immediately because it's leaves and apples. So if you're a Leaves Bath & Body Works lover, just put a little bit more apple into Leaves, because there's already apple in Leaves, and you have Season of the Witch. This one I know is one of those Halloween ones that's number 2 in the series. Like I said, I'm not a slasher movie watcher, so I don't know which one belongs to what, but I think Season of the Witch, it might be Halloween, I don't remember. It's one of those movies though. This smells so incredibly good. I love this blend. Yep, this one's gonna get chopped up. I I honestly might, I'm going to be doing in September 2 weeks of scoops. Tam has already announced in the L3 group that she's going to be working on her scoops because she's accumulated quite a bit, and as have I. So I am going to be working on a lot of scoops in September, and then maybe the rest of the month I will touch a loaf here or there. But it's really, I guess it all depends on how I feel when I get up that day. But I am going to work on scoops. So scoops are fantastic. I love them, and they're always going to be in my heart. So next one here. Cinnamon buns and coffee bean. Cinnamon buns and coffee bean. So cinnamon buns is a really good oil too, and coffee bean is my perfect favorite coffee oil that Jen offers. I love coffee bean. It's that nice, strong black cup of coffee. So this is a really simple blend. So when you smell this, it smells, if you ever had cinnamon dolce from Starbucks, I don't even know if they make that anymore. They used to make a syrup in it, and I think something was discontinued. I'm in several coffee groups on Facebook and iced coffee groups, and there's so much information overload. I don't know what's discontinued and what's not, but I remember maybe vaguely in my mind cinnamon dolce being discontinued. That is what I smell when I smell this. And it has a creaminess to it. The coffee is here. The little bit of bitterness that sometimes can be in a coffee blend, especially a straight black coffee oil like coffee bean, that's taken away by the cinnamon bun. You have the cinnamon roll. I don't get so much of the frosting, the icing part of the roll as I do the actual dough and the cinnamon. And this is delicious. I love cinnamon coffee. It's one of my favorite flavors of coffee, actually, because if you want to add something else to it, a lot of sweet cinnamon goes with a lot of things, in my opinion. So in wax and in life. So this is cinnamon buns coffee bean. Next this is probably one of my top blends from Jen, or just any vendor really. This is strawberry zucchini bread. This one has been poured from every vendor out there because it is such a classic for so many good reasons. It has been a minute since I've had plain strawberry and zucchini. So when this was offered, I thought I've got to grab a loaf of this because it's just, oh, it's beautiful. Strawberry jam, fresh picked strawberry, they're all good with zucchini bread. This one is a classic, a great blender, a great one to stand alone. That's strawberry zucchini bread. Okay, this one here, strawberry jam, strawberry pound cake, fresh picked strawberries. Strawberry trifecta. This one is fantastic too. I've had this many times. If you are, sorry, the Poppy's hair floating around. If you are a strawberry fan and you have yet to try this one, Jen's strawberry pound cake oil is a custom-made oil that she has made for her and her company. And then the other two are just single oils. What I smell in this one right off the bat is strawberry jam. I honestly smell the jam first, but everything else in here, this is just a fantastic blend. It's good for baking time, for any time really. This is a timeless blend. And I do want to tell you, I did make multiple orders. This isn't just one order, one time. I went in multiple times on this. So I guess luck was on my side on LOAFAPALOOZA day. So okay, cotton candy peppermint. I'm on a cotton candy kick, and this one I can kind of smell through the bag. So cotton candy and peppermint. Let's see. That's nice. I have not had cotton candy and peppermint before, but I am really happy I took the plunge and put this one in my cart because this is nice. It has the integrity of the cotton candy, but then you can really smell that coolness of the peppermint, and this is just delicious. I love this so much. That's good. Okay. Sugar Cookie Royale Pink Frosted Cake Cereal Bars. This was another one in the Pink Frosted Sampler, along with the one I talked about with the Frosted Animal Cookies earlier. This is another one that was just one of the most popular ones out of that sampler, I think. And what I love about this one is, oh, you can really smell all three of these oils. You can smell the Sugar Cookie Royale. Then you get the cereal bars, which either is a generic Rice Krispie Treats. It's not Rice Krispies because it would be Rice Krispies, or say Rice Krispie Treats, or maybe this is cereal bars. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's delightful and delectable. And then you have that pink frosted cake coming in hot, yellow cake and strawberry frosting. It is delicious, fantastic. If you're a heavy bakery lover, this one is one you should try if you haven't already. Or if you have it in your collection, try it and fall in love along with me. Oh, this next one is one that's been very popular the last few months. This is sweet strawberry dough. Man, I don't know where that came from. Sweet bakery dough, angel food cake, and fresh picked strawberries. This is a beautiful hot pink that does stain your warmers, by the way. I love sweet bakery dough, and I love fresh picked strawberries, and I love angel food cake. All three, I'm in my bakery era, it seems like, because I love how Jen pours bakery. I love how Jen pours coffee, and I love how she pours fruit and how she pours everything. But her bakery is just top notch to me. So that's why I had most of this is bakery heavy. But this one smells really good. The first thing that graces my nose is the fresh picked strawberry. Then I get the thickness of the sweet bakery dough, and then I get a little bit of that angel food cake. I love that. I have that in a couple of scoops. I've used that already, and the scoop just performs beautifully. This one here is a blend that is super duper popular, but I actually don't think I've warmed it. I thought I warmed it, but then I just haven't, because I am going through the filing cabinet in my brain and also looking at notes of scents I've warmed before, and this one isn't. This is warm vanilla sugar, blue sugar, zucchini bread. I know this is a blend that's been around forever. I've never smelled it before, so this is my first time. I really, really like this. You get the blue sugar, and then you get a little bit of the warmth of the warm vanilla sugar, and then the richness of the zucchini bread. This is really, really nice. I like that one a lot. A lot, a lot. Pumpkin sugar donuts, maple cream puff, zucchini bread, waffle cone. If you watched my video where I have fallen in love with pumpkin sugar donuts, that's why I got this blend here. Because this one, oh yes, this is going to be chopped up soon, because this smells so good. This one, oh, you can really get, sometimes the pumpkin sugar donuts is wow, bam, right there in your face. And then there's this blend where the first thing I get is the maple cream puff, which I don't even know that was an oil that she had. That's another thing is L3 has so many oils that, you know, you look at an RTS, any random RTS list, and you see oils that, oh, I didn't know that was an oil, or that sounds really good. Oh, we could use this. I love that creativity. I love that creative outlet. So I think it was really smart putting maple cream puff in with pumpkin sugar donuts, because it just, pumpkin, maple, cream, all those things go beautifully together in my opinion, and they're that quintessential fall bakery. So this one, yes please, I'm here for it. Okay, next, blueberry muffins, toasted marshmallow, apple cider, and leaves. So this is a little bit, I don't want to call it experimental, but maybe for some noses, the apple cider and the leaves with that blueberry muffin can be a little scary, because I know sometimes apple cider can pull vinegary to some noses. That's what I've seen, what I've heard, and what I've read. To me, this has leaves in it, which I love apple cider and leaves, and then blueberry muffin, toasted marshmallow. This just should be good. I've never smelled this combination before. But I like this. You do have to like apple cider because that's very dominant in this blend here, at least on cold. And I also smell leaves in here, a good bit of leaves. But I grabbed this one because I saw it sitting on the site and it hadn't sold out. And I thought, I'll give it a try. Blueberry muffin, toasted marshmallow, apple cider, and leaves. There's that. Okay. I do have some duplicates in here. Okay. Oh boy. I ordered more than I thought. Okay. Cranberry marmalade. Pumpkin carvings, zucchini bread, whole vanilla bean, pie crust. That's a big one. So cranberry marmalade. Cranberry marmalade is delicious. It has a little bit of sweetness to it than just straight cranberry. Straight cranberry is just your quintessential tart cranberry. Cranberry marmalade is more like a sweet cranberry relish. I say sweet because you can make cranberry relish with jalapenos and use it as a dip with cream cheese and crackers. I've had that many times too. The sweet cranberry marmalade, almost like a thick cranberry sauce, is with orange and cinnamon and a couple of other things in there. That's what this cranberry is. And pumpkin carvings is just simple pumpkin puree. There's no spice to it. It's just there for creamy factor. And then zucchini bread, I get a little bit of that married beautifully with the cranberry marmalade. This one is definitely a fall blend. And I like that. I'm going to chop this one up because it does have a nice cranberry. He doesn't want to go back in his bag, though. Cranberry and zucchini bread, you don't really see that a lot together, in my opinion, at least in this season. I don't really see those two blended together, but I'm excited to try this one out. Yes, yes. Okay, this next one, By the Seashore, I got one, and it's Chris amped this baby up. I can smell it through the bag. By the Seashore. This is delicious. This is very, very nice. Now, By the Seashore is it's fresh and inviting without being really, you would think this is an aquatic, oceanic green scent, but really it's like a baby sister of salty sea air. It's not as salty. It has a little bit of the essence of the salt, almost like diluted salt water. Not straight salty water, but just diluted down where you have a little bit of that elegance of the salt and a little bit of that marine. This is more of a marine scent than anything. It doesn't smell like seaweed, or it doesn't smell like anything that can be kind of stinky, although I like those kinds of things. This is, it has a femininity to it. It has a beautiful grace to it, to where it can almost be a perfume, in my opinion. That's beautiful. This would definitely be a beautiful springtime scent. Open the first time you can open the windows for the season, open the windows, let the breeze in, or cleaning day, or just a nice bathroom scent. This is a nice, fresh one. By the Seashore. Say that 10 times fast. Fruit Loops, this one is just a single oil. I got this for my husband because he loves Fruit Loops, and like I said, it's a nice strong oil too. I am working on pulling up my collection of Fruit Loops blends because my husband does like Fruit Loops. Garbage Pail Kids. This is Darietta's custom. Garbage Pail Kids is what she called it. Garbage Pail Kids was a cartoon from the 80s, I believe. So this blend is strawberry pound cake, Bath and Body Works type, not Jen's house version. Pumpkin pecan waffles, and Cookie Cottage. Now, Cookie Cottage, again, is the blend that was created for last year's holiday advent calendar that just took off like a rocket. It's a very, very good, authentic, heavy, delicious, throws well vanilla blend. So, there you are. This one want to say hi, honey? Can you see? Can you see? You want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? You can see part of her. You can see part of her, maybe. You want to come over here? You want to, sweetheart? Not today? Okay. Sorry. Okay. This is nice. You really can get the cookie cottage married beautifully with the strawberry pound cake. I'm not getting, well, I guess I'm getting a little bit of pumpkin pecan waffles, because if you blend pumpkin pecan waffles and strawberry pound cake together, it's strawberry waffles. It takes away the syrupiness of the pumpkin pecan waffles, in my opinion. And then certainly when you throw cookie cottage into the mix, which is ultra creamy rich vanilla, it just makes this like a beautiful, delicious strawberry cake. Very good job, Darietta, on that blend. Bravo. This is one of my favorite ones. This is going to be chopped immediately. This is pumpkin sugar donut, sugar cookie royale, and zucchini bread. This one, I recently have fallen in love with pumpkin sugar donuts, as I said. So now I'm trying different blends out with pumpkin sugar donuts. So this one, that smells good. I like this one. This one might benefit from a little bit of a longer cure time, because I can't smell. I mostly, right now, I can get a little bit of the pumpkin sugar donuts, but I'm getting more sugar cookie royale than anything. So I think what I'm going to do is let this one cure for a little bit longer before I chop it up, just because I'm sure once I chop into this loaf that that pumpkin sugar donut oil is just going to come alive, because that seems to be what happens on some pumpkin blends with me. I don't buy, excuse me, my nose. I don't buy a ton of pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie stuff, because if it's by itself, I get sometimes a stinky, off-putting vibe from the spice complex, similar that I do to apple pie. So I don't have a lot of those ones that are just single or just blended with a cookie or a cake. I've got to have a little bit of something else going on to increase the chance of that pumpkin spice complex just being off-putting to me. So that one I think I'm going to let cure a little bit more, because I do want a little bit of that pumpkin sugar donut to see if it will come alive. We can only see. Okay, sorry, my nose started running a little bit. Amaretto, gimme all the carbs. I've had this one before. This is such a good one. Gimme all the carbs is a customer creation contest winner from last spring, 2023. The Gimme All the Carbs is fresh baked bread, zucchini bread, cinnamon sugar pretzel. Excuse me, fresh baked bread, zucchini bread, and cinnamon sugar pretzel. That's what Gimme All the Carbs is. Gimme All the Carbs is fantastic alone. It performs beautifully. It throws well. And then after a couple of hours, it just takes on a beautiful, sweet, creamy cinnamon sugar situation. And add amaretto to it. I love amaretto. Amaretto had a moment a few months ago. Amaretto, almond, cherry, etc. Delicious coffee creamer. Delicious in coffee straight liqueur if you get the amaretto from the liquor store. This is delicious in this blend. I have quite a bit of that in my collection, but I got a loaf for those days when I just, want to melt it all over my house. This next one is cream-filled vanilla birch. I think Tam might have requested this one because she does love vanilla birch and she loves cream-filled. Cream-filled is our house blend sweet cream strawberry cupcakes at Tiffany's. So it's sweet cream, strawberries, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. So this one, I like cream-filled. But I'll be fully transparent with you here. Cream-filled is not the best performer for me in my home. I can smell it if I'm in the close vicinity of my warmer. But it takes multiple warmers throughout my home for me to be able to smell it. And I know it's weird because you would think it's strawberry, it's sweet cream, it's cupcakes, Tiffany's, but just it's a blend that just doesn't do well in my home. However, I love the hell out of it on cold. It smells so delectable and fattening. So the vanilla birch here, I can actually really can smell that in here. I like vanilla birch. Vanilla birch, you know, it really adds something additional, a different dimension to a blend when you add it in it. Vanilla birch is delicious with sugar cookie royale, and there's a vanilla birch, sugar cookie royale, and zucchini bread. I think that's the blend. That is absolutely gorgeous. I've already blown through a scoop of it. It just gives a little something extra to it that isn't all just tree or just vanilla. It's a combination of both. It's beautiful. It's kind of like vanilla balsam or vanilla patchouli. Add a little bit of vanilla to it and you get a whole other different identity when you blend it with other stuff. That's my experience with it. Let's see. Coastal kale. Yes, I can smell it through the bag. If you have not experienced coastal kale, please try it if you like fresh stuff. Oh, it's fantastic. Now, coastal kale doesn't really have a scent description. It's described as strong, fresh, green, aquatic deliciousness. If you like By the Seashore, if you like Camp Crystal Lake, if you like anything that is, I'm going to say another vendor, if you like Rose Girl's Speechless Blends, that has coastal kale in it. It's a pow, wow, bam, in the nose, knock you down, fresh green scent. That is strong. It blends beautifully with lavender. It was actually, coastal kale was in the lavender or the fresh and floral sampler from a few times ago. That's when I did not know that coastal kale was an oil that Jen had. I did not know it, or I would have been requesting it because I love coastal kale. And a lot of you guys too. It's not an oil that a lot of vendors have, but it's loved once you smell it because it kind of sucks you in. It's really a good, delicious springtime scent, rainy day scent, a scent when you want to clear the house out, after cleaning, bathroom scent, etc. I love that. Love that. Water Horse of Loch Ness. Now, this was a wild card for me. Also known as the Loch Ness Monster. Evenings, Seattle Rain, and Salty Sea Air. Now, this one might be a little bit too salty for me because I do like salty sea air, but then I don't always like salty sea air. So let me see what this one's like. This is a it's not bad. It could potentially be a little too salty sea air for me. I know that I'm not sure exactly what Evenings is. I know Seattle Rain is just like a rainwater fresh complex, and then Salty Sea Salty Sea Air. I'm gonna have to sit on this one and see how I feel about this. Like I said, sometimes a wild card will be your best friend. Sometimes it's a wild card and you don't like it. So we'll just see. Jury's out on that one. Oh, I actually did get one of these. I didn't think I got one of these, but I guess I did. Obviously, like I said, I made multiple orders, so I don't remember anything that's in this box. Cashmere Cream, Beach Nights, and Cotton Candy. Now, this one, I know that Jen's out of Cashmere Cream because Tam, Christy, and I have asked for this blend to come back because it's just well loved by a lot of you. I know Tam likes this blend. Cotton Candy, my new best friend's in here, and this blend has been selling out, and she's out of Cashmere Cream. I do know that. So this one, let's see. Let me pull it out here. This is very beautiful. This has, the first thing that I'm graced with is super creamy cashmere cotton candy. I'm not getting too much Beach Nights in here, but her Beach Nights, this is the Bath & Body Works dupe, not her house blend. Beach Nights, which she has since renamed to, I don't remember what she named it, honestly. I don't care for that one, so I never buy it. This, I get cashmere cream and a light grace of cotton candy, but I can really see how this is a beautiful blend. This is beautiful. I might chop this one up pretty soon. Lovely. Coffee bean, sea salt caramel, yellow cake, and pretzel. I do know that this was one of my requests for LOAFAPALOOZA, and it was picked because if you like coffee, and you like sea salt caramel is one of my favorite oils because you can use it with cakes, with cookies, with coffees, with fruit. Anything goes well with it. Even vanilla, just plain vanilla ice cream, brownie batter, etc. I love pretzel with caramel. I mean, a lot of us do. I love yellow cake and pretzel. I love yellow cake and coffee. I love caramel and coffee. You know, it's just, it's, It has been a little while since I have had a true coffee loaf. So I'm so happy and grateful that that one was poured because I am definitely going to chop that one up. I have been without coffee for so long. A true caramel coffee blend. Cider Lane Bath & Body Works type. This one, I love Cider Lane. That is a true dupe for Cider Lane. Now, Jen previously had a Cider Lane that is not the dupe for Bath & Body Works, but she did get the Bath & Body Works one several months back. So if you are putting in last-minute blend requests and you want the Cider Lane that's Bath & Body Works, make sure you specify that. Same with Strawberry Pound Cake. Put the BBW type by it because she does have that house oil. So this one is straight Cider Lane. Love that. Plain peppermint. This one, you can smell through the bag. I got this as a blender and for winter time because Winter Snooze, which is my husband's favorite wintertime lavender nighttime blend, is, what is it? Lavender, peppermint, and chamomile. I think that's the three that's in that blend. I haven't really seen a lot of it, so all of the lavender that I've been working on collecting the last few months, I got this to blend at nighttime. So that's the purpose of that. And Cider Lane too, you know, just to warm alone and to blend it with things. A couple more here. Leviosa, today is October 3rd. Now, the other day when I did my pre-order haul, it was my first time smelling Leviosa. Leviosa is apple cider, leaves, and spice. And it's blended with today is October 3rd, which is Palo Santo, Palo Santo, Sugar Cookie Royale, and toasted marshmallow. So this one, that is delicious. I love this. I'm going to chop this one up because it has that beautiful, beautiful, today is October 3rd vibe going on. Beautiful. And then you have Leviosa, and that apple cider just blends so damn well with today is October 3rd. Bravo on this. Bravo on that. Two more here. I know I got enough. Oh, my husband's going to scream. But I have worked hard my whole life. This is my hobby. His hobby is golf and sports cards, which are a little pricey too. So, hey, you got to enjoy life. You only have one life. Today, we're all standing in line, and we never know when it's our turn to be called. So, enjoy your stuff. Pink mustache. That beautiful hot pink matches my nails. I just got my nails done yesterday. This color is called, I don't remember. I thought it was called Bombshell, but maybe it's not. I wanted one last hurrah for summer before I segue into my darker colors on my nails. So, pink mustache. This is a highly coveted blend. This is pink sugar, pistachio, and bakery bomb, which is her secret bakery bakery blend that she has. So this one, I can't even describe what this one smells like. You just have to smell Bakery Bomb. Bakery Bomb, just, woo. There we go. Sorry, I bumped my plug. There we go. I bumped my plug. I have the plug in the power strip down here, so excuse me. Pink Mustache. You have to know what Bakery Bomb smells like. And to my nose, I get a little bit of pretzel. Whether there's not pretzel in there or not, I'll never know because it's a secret blend. And pink sugar, it is not the pink sugar that you're thinking, because that Bakery Bomb is so creamy and so dominant. I don't even smell pistachio, and I don't smell pink sugar. This is one, if you're a little bit hesitant, if it's offered again, get a small size of it and try it. I mean, unfortunately, it's not going to be able to be duped by another vendor because of the Bakery Bomb and what's in that. But this is just one that's near and dear to my heart. It is one of Jen's oldest blends. It's one of her most requested blends, and it recently got, you know, a lot of fresh attention because I think there were a few of us that were requesting Pink Mustache. I requested it a lot a few years ago, and then I discovered a whole other new my scent preferences change over time. I've never lost my love for Pink Mustache. And Bluebeard. Bluebeard is the blue sugar version. So if you have Pink Mustache, put it in your warmer. Just see what it'll do for you. And the worst is, if you got a small size, you're not really out of much. And it's good. So my final loaf here: pumpkin pecan waffles, pretzel, zucchini bread, and sugar cookie royale. This one's a classic for a reason. This one is so good. I love this blend. This blend is creamy. You have the creaminess of the sugar cookie royale. You have the creaminess of the pumpkin pecan waffles, which those two are pretty much dominant. I'm not getting unmistakable pretzel. It's in here, but the other two are just the headliners. And then a little bit of zucchini bread in there for creaminess. It's delicious. My sample pack, and then this video is a wrap. Okay. I got a lot of loaves. I think we all can relate. Okay. Marshmallow musk. See, that's another oil I didn't even know that she had, or even knew it existed. Marshmallow musk, cocoa butter cashmere, and white amber. It says amber white, but I think it's white amber. It has been a minute since I've had a cocoa butter cashmere blend. Boy, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know if it's the marshmallow musk or... Hi, honey. I don't know if it's the marshmallow musk or the white amber. I don't know. It's gorgeous. I'm going to have to look into that a little bit more. This next one, Oregon Autumn, Golden Oak, and Riverstone. Oh, be still my heart. All of these. Golden Oak, I wonder what that smells like. Oregon Autumn. Oregon Autumn is a blend that I have smelled at some point in my life, in my youth. And it's enough of a scent memory where I know I've smelled it before. I just cannot place it. I can't. But I know. Riverstone is one I can place. It reminds me of my dad and his farm, and where I grew up from age 5th grade to 10th grade when my parents separated, and then off and on throughout the years. So this smells beautiful. Man, is that beautiful. You really can, that Golden Oak, I don't know what that is, but this blend, I'm going to have to rally for this one to come back, because if you like Oregon Autumn, this is not super duper Riverstone. You can get a little bit of nuances of it. I know Christy and Jenny Gilmer give me hell for liking Riverstone, but I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. And more importantly, if you have a blend that speaks to you, that just takes you back wherever it takes you, embrace it, enjoy it, and be proud of it. So let them make fun of me for my Riverstone. It makes me happy. Golden Oak, that is gotta be what I'm smelling in here because it is beautiful. Just like, man, both of these are beautiful. And then English Pear, that's another one. That's it. See, Jen must be going through her oils and using up a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because I don't even know English Pear. English Pear and Rose Jam. Let's see here. Rose Jam, of course, being Lush, which I love Rose Jam. Let's see. English Pear. Now, I certainly don't smell a ton of Rose Jam because Rose Jam is really strong. It dominates a blend. That English Pear, pear is an underutilized just scent profile overall. These are, I will say, of all the samples I've received over the years, this has to be some of my favorites. These are beautiful. So if any of these were your scents or your customs, standing ovation, bravo. The dirt bikes are going out to play, and with that, this video is a wrap. So I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Happy back to school. The school started here this week. My husband works at a university, and that semester starts on Monday. Hooray. So have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you soon.